I am your host, Jess Williamson, an award-winning business and mindset coach and a serial entrepreneur having scaled 4 successful businesses. My purpose is to help you unleash your unique superpowers and to build the life and business of your dreams. Let's get into today's episode. I have a question for you. Have you ever felt like in order to be successful, you need to work hard? You need to find all these fancy strategies. You need to try the latest hacks. You need to be doing TikTok, Instagram, Reels, emails, Facebook ads, like all of the bajillion strategies that you could be doing. Because I want to tell you that you can actually have a simple strategy that feels good and gets you the same level of success without the overwhelm and burnout. The problem is most people think it's too simple to be true. I have built many six-figure businesses, $1 million businesses with simple strategies. Literally the simplest thing that you're probably like, yeah, Jess, sounds good, but can you give me the real strategy, right? It's like I sent emails to get my very first massive deal in the USA. Literally sent emails for an entire year to 5,000 people before I got one yes. It was a simple strategy. And yes, it took a year, but trust me, if I had tried all the other fancy strategies, it wouldn't have had any difference in the result. It probably wouldn't have even reached the people that I needed to reach. And so after that, I got an email back. I persevered, firstly, by the way. 0 people replied for an entire year, but I stuck to it. And after a year, I had one yes. And little did I know, they were watching everything I was doing behind the scenes. They took note on every email that I sent. They weren't replying, but I was sticking to my goals, sticking to my guns. I knew what was possible. And after an entire year, I got one yes. And they said, Jess, we'd like to order $20,000 US. We don't even want to see samples. And can you send them over? $20,000 US. The biggest order I had ever received. And it's because I stayed true to my strategy. Now, I'm not saying email is the strategy that I'm going to give to everyone. What I'm saying is sometimes we tend to overcomplicate things. And now this was for wholesale, so email makes sense. It's the most obvious way to get stocked in some major stockists over in America, right? But I see it all the time. I see it with my clients. I see it spoken about all the time. People are always chasing the next best strategy. So here's what that might look like. Maybe you've signed up to yet another course or a program promising to get you your 10K months, or they say they have the exact formula that you must equal to have success. So you've signed up. You're like, great. Give me the answer. I'm ready for the strategy. I'm ready for the secret to success. Step 2, you then are left feeling overwhelmed by all the crazy steps that you need to follow in the exact way that they tell you. You eventually implement it all just like they said, and then crickets. Nothing happens. And you're like, but you said to follow every single million step and then it's going to skyrocket my business. And you're left like, why the heck didn't it work? So then you're left feeling burnt out. You're tired. You've just hustled like hell to get this done, thinking that it's worth it. I'm going to hustle. I'm going to push this forward just because I know that they said it's going to be the answer. So you're burnt out. You're tired. You're exhausted. But also, you still haven't hit your 10K months or income goals that were promised. But worst of all, you feel like a failure because you see others having success online. Maybe other people following this exact blueprint have success with it. But you're feeling deflated because you've tried this strategy. You've probably tried a ton of strategies, but still don't feel like you've succeeded yet. And you're left wondering, maybe success isn't possible for me. I want to let you in on a secret. You are not a failure. Just because a certain strategy worked for someone else does not mean it is right for you or your business. There is no such thing as the perfect strategy. Imagine this. It's like spaghetti strategies. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Spaghetti strategies. Let's try that again. Spaghetti strategies. So imagine a pile of spaghetti on the floor. It's messy. It's complex. It's confusing. You don't even know which way what's going. And so this is like the strategies. They're complex, they're confusing, and they end up like a big mess of spaghetti on the floor. It's going to be really difficult to implement and pretty overwhelming as well. So just because it worked for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for you or that it should work for you as well. So the problem with these one-size-fits-all strategies is that they do not consider your unique goals, your unique strengths, your business model, your experience, even your life experiences. Maybe it doesn't count your ideal lifestyle. Maybe they assume that everyone just wants to hustle and work 24/7, so they push that idea on you too. And they say, oh, it didn't work, you better just hustle a bit harder and invest a bit more time. Maybe it doesn't consider your energy and the way you like to work best. I get pretty drained with my energy pretty quickly, and so that method of working just doesn't work for me. But they simply just tell you what your goals should be. They push you in that direction, and then you end up burnt out and feeling like a failure because you didn't get the results that you wanted. So I want to share with you the solution. More strategies and hacks do not equal bigger results. The problem with that is that you're spreading your energy so thin. You're giving this strategy 20%. You're giving strategy 2 20% of your energy. You're giving strategy 3 40% of your energy. And all of them are getting minimal energy focus. What we really need to do is find out simple strategies that are aligned with your unique goals, business model, and plan. There's no point pushing forward towards something if it's in the complete wrong direction. So here's the thing. You're probably following a bunch of different people that do a bunch of different things, and you're doing all of the different strategies, but you're doing them very shallow. You've likely never gone deep enough with one simple, unique strategy to see any real results. So you've heard the saying, inch deep, mile wide. But what we actually need to do is go miles deep on one strategy. We don't want to go wide and shallow. We need to go deep on one strategy. This is going to help keep it simple, firstly, reduce overwhelm, reduce stress, and get you to your results quicker. So, a client of mine was recently working through this, and I'll keep her name confidential just because every client that works with me, they have client coach confidentiality unless they have said that they can share it. So, my client, I gave her a simple strategy that was absolutely free. It was easy and it didn't take much time. But the best part was it was unique to her goals and the way that she worked. Now, here's the thing. She implemented it for 1 week. Nothing much happened. So she came back to me and she said, Jess, I've tried it. It's not working. What else have you got? What else can I try? Give me something else because that clearly didn't work. She was looking for more strategies. She was looking for instant results. And it seemed too hard to believe that something as simple as this would bring the results that she was wanting. Our brains are wired to think success needs to be hard. And that success happens overnight as well. We all know it's not true, but yet we still feel deflated when things don't work out immediately. Of course, I didn't give her another strategy to try because I know that it doesn't work that way. And so I told her to stay committed and to implement it deeper for another week. Guess what happened? Her goal was to secure 5 clients. And this was a 3-month medium-term goal for her. In that 1 week alone, she had 11 people interested. 11 people saying, "Great, I'm ready. Sign me up for what you're offering." She actually had to turn away some of them because she now had too many for what she really wanted to do. So in just 2 weeks, she'd hit her 3-month goal, her 3-month income goal as well, and saved herself a ton of stress, a ton of burnout in the process. And now there was a bit of mindset to this as well. It's not all just about the strategy. There was some mindset that we had to bust through in terms of success being hard. Maybe there was the confidence element. There was some limiting beliefs in there. But this is just proof that all it really takes is a simple strategy that is unique to our own business and goals. And then we need to implement it deep enough to get the results. But so often we go looking for this secret, shiny strategy that we think somehow has been hiding from us the whole time. No one's playing hide and seek with you. No one's playing hide and seek. All the strategies are out there. They're all on Google. It's just a shift in focus that we need. Maybe you're thinking, cool, sounds great, Jess, but I've actually tried a bunch of these strategies and I've seen some good results. I want to just say to you that I'm actually not surprised you've seen results. You're a go-getter. But it's unsustainable to keep juggling all of the strategies as you continue to scale. As long as you've customized a simple strategy that you can focus on deeply. Now, this is not to say you're only ever going to have one strategy, because what strategy gets you to one level of business will not be the strategy that gets you to the next level. But what I want you to realize is that it really starts with the foundations in business and keeping it simple. Let's stop overcomplicating it. So once you've got your unique pathway, the strategy really doesn't matter, to be honest. But without the right foundations laid first, the house isn't going to stand up for too long. So this is the same in business. Let's grow your business in a way that feels good and utilizes your unique strengths, passions, and experience. And let's get rid of one size fits all. Like, yuck. Let's get rid of that. So what I want you to think about right now is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how spread out is your current marketing approach? With 10 being very spread out, you're trying all the hacks, you're trying a million different things, but maybe not very deep. And 1 is very narrow and deep, and you've got clear focus. So have a think about, on a scale of 1 to 10, how spread out right now is your current marketing approach? And would you rather have a more simplified, streamlined approach that is really the needle-moving activities that you need to grow your business, to hit your goals, to live that lifestyle that you've always desired? If you just said yes, then I would love to invite you to my Business for Life course. You've probably heard me talking all about this, but we are going to really actually unpack what strategies would work for you and your business. And the fun thing about this course is that it is not just a DIY course. Here's the content. Good luck with it. I am going to be in there supporting you the whole way. Now, this course is the same price as a lot of other courses out there that just leave you to your own means, and you've got to figure out how the hell to apply that in your own business. I am actually going to be in there. You get monthly group coaching calls with me to help you identify why things might not be working, how you can do things better. But inside of the course, I also have a calculator or a blueprint that will help you to figure out if you have this challenge, then this strategy would be what I would recommend. So there is so much value jam-packed in this course. I'm combining my mindset strategies. We're going to go deep into the personal development. We're going to figure out what our dream lifestyle looks like so that we can have fun along the way. And we're going to build our business with these simple strategies to hit that huge income level that you've always dreamt of, but haven't been able to hit just yet. If you're ready to have growth in all areas, I'm combining them all. We're going to have the best time, and you can find out more in the show notes. So you can click down there. If you're not sure where that is, then head on over to my website, jessicawilliamson.com.au, and you'll find all of the information over there. Plus, my DMs are always open. If you're interested, if you're sitting on the fence, the doors to this program do close very soon. And the thing is, actually, doors close on the 31st of January, depending on when you're listening to this, 31st of January. And this first round is $500 off. So if you're thinking, sounds great, Jess, but maybe later, you actually get lifetime access to the course content. And so $500 off is a huge savings, so why not capture that right now? Plus, where would you be in 6 months if you don't make a change now? Just think about that. And I hope to see you in there. If you feel like this is the perfect fit, I cannot wait to celebrate with you. Come send me a DM once you've joined, and we're going to celebrate together. And oh my gosh, I cannot wait for everything you're about to achieve and embark on as well. Speak to you all soon.